The University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee was born out of the idea that for Milwaukee to be a great city, it needed a great university. For the past 6 decades, UWM has been preparing Milwaukee's workers, leaders, healers, educators, and artists. But our influence has expanded far beyond the city limits of Milwaukee. We are one of America's top research universities and a national leader in community engagement. 180,000 alumni have made their mark around the world. UWM is on a trajectory of success thanks to the hard work of our faculty, staff, and students. But this success is also due to the generosity of our alumni and friends. Thanks to donor support, students and faculty across our university have amazing stories to tell. Stories of triumph, stories of discovery, and stories of impact.
If I hadn't received a scholarship, I would have had to work probably for minimum wage and below. And probably I wouldn't do as well as I did. Submitted my grades and application, and within 2 weeks, I got a full ride. All I had to do is study. That made the difference. I started my own computer company to deal with personal computers. After I sold the company, I've decided to make a more serious impact by giving back. And I told them that I want to give $1 million for scholarships. And they almost fell from the chair, you know. We're able to attract much higher caliber students. And they told me that they wouldn't be here if not for the scholarship, number one, or they couldn't go to college if they didn't have the scholarship. It feels wonderful, but I was so committed before that. I would do it even nobody told me one word of thanks, because I got it and I know what it means. If you've been on the other side, you know what it means. Nobody has to tell you thank you for you to know how much it affects them.
Come on in. My main area of research is looking at the role that children and youth play as caregivers to family members. Children and youth who are caregivers do a variety of different tasks. Everything from coming home after school and just making sure that mom or dad or grandma doesn't fall, doesn't choke on their food. And the second most common task that they participated in was medication management. And these are children as young as 9. Those tasks are very stressful. The overwhelming majority of children in all of my research have not received any sort of training. All of the research I have done has been really clearly pointing to the need for peer support. I have received the majority of my research funding through the ALS Association. Without their funding, I would not be doing a large portion of the work I'm doing now. So I've been able to get undergraduate students to work with me on my projects. The research I'm doing is groundbreaking. It's research to do something about an issue that gets no attention. I love the absolute joy when you get to hang out with a child and hear them be able to open up to you and share with you the things that they can't share with other people.
Most of the money that student investment programs manage is internal to their university, or it's a donor's gift. And that money is not one that can run out of the door if you do a poor job. But in the Umbra Humane Society, this is a 1-year contract that's renewed. It's been renewed each year. So not only does it provide a real meaning because you're helping someone in the community, but you know you can be fired. And as part of the coursework, we're helping analyze the performance of the fund, the asset allocation, creating an investment policy statement. We have an investment lab. It's called the David O. Nicholas Applied Finance Lab. David gave $2.5 million for that. It's endowed. That means we're actually going to have that lab forever. Having support with gifts hasn't just changed the program. The program could not be around without it. I am so grateful for the people who have supported this program, which is making such a huge impact on the students, who would then go out into the community and make a big impact on the community. And guess what? Then they give back to the students again, and it just continues on this wonderful feedback loop.
At UWM, we transform lives through the power of education, through the power of our discoveries, and through the power of connection. The time is now to build on our successes and keep UWM moving forward. We are Wisconsin's only public urban research university. We're made in Milwaukee, and we are shaping the world.